Hi guys, I'm here to explain you about what are the different kind of departments which you may get when you join ICICI PO. This is also to help people who have completed their internship and or maybe they've completed their classroom and going for internship or for OGT or for final posting, so that they are able to understand what are the different departments. So say for, there are various kind of departments that you get when you complete your classroom trainings. One is branch banking, obviously. Now, in branch banking, there are various kind of roles as well. One is say mm, uh, uh, privilege relationship manager, privilege banking relationship manager, which will be like PBRM. So here, what happens is there is a set of customers which are being assigned to you, and you need to maintain their existing portfolio. That means if there's any issues which are existing, you need to solve their issues. And say their account's not working, their card is expired, they need a checkbook, etc., kind of stuff. Apart from that, you also need to cross sell, upsell them. So what is cross sell and upsell? So say for example, one of your existing customer wants to make an FD of say 3 lakh rupees. So you can tell that, hey, there are other offers at 5 lakh rupees, why don't you go for this one? Same way, cross sell is, say for example, the person comes for an FD, but there is a better investment opportunity for him because his, say you make your his assessment and you see that the risk appetite is better, so he can go for a, say, mutual fund. So you can then pitch in for a mutual fund. Somebody comes for a, say an endowment policy on a insurance, where you can pitch for a term policy, kind of stuff that you can do cross selling. So this is what the role for a PBRM. Uh, Plus there is new customer acquisition. Apart from this, so using those customers, you can also take references. There will be walk-in, there will be other events, etc., and your personal contacts and your techniques, etc., that you can use to acquire new customers. So but always remember, the branches majorly deals with sales, so they'll have sales profile. So anything in branch will have definitely a sales role. Apart from that, you also sometimes do support, say, different departments within the branch, which can be sometime with cash, some other operational works, etc., within the branch. All right. Apart from that, say there are a lot of departments in credit as well. There is something called SME, which is small and medium enterprises. Here, what happens is, medium enterprises, which will be beyond a particular threshold, say for example 5 crore and above. So these kind of loans gets processed through SME. So because these are huge loans, so there's a lot of scrutiny which needs to be done on the documentation, on the background of the organization to whom the loan is being, or the enterprise to whom the loan is being extended, before it is finalized. So you need to evaluate those documents, look for the clause, and then everything is good, then processing that for further processing, and then finally disbursing those loans is what the target of the this team would be, which is small and medium enterprises, that X amount should be disbursed every month, kind of. So this is all about small and medium enterprises. Accordingly, there will be MSME, which is macro, small, medium enterprises, and then various other credit departments as well, which can be retail credit as well, business loans, etc., etc. Further into credits, there are also collections departments available, where there are some loans which are not doing good. That means the borrowers are not paying the EMI, etc. So then that slowly goes to NPA. For that, there will be collections required. So there will be few managers will be taking care of getting the bad loans recovered, etc. So that's also one of the department to credit. Apart from that, there is a department called trade finance. Trade finance largely deals with bank guarantee, letter of credit, etc. So these are all merchant related finance instruments. So whenever there's international trades, or even sometime into domestic trades as well, to build trust between two parties who are not known to each other, there are bank who takes care of the financial guarantee. So that is called, say, bank guarantee. Then there are some letter credit as well. Yeah, and these are the instruments which are being issued by say the purchaser, so to guarantee that the purchaser will pay the amount to the seller, because the seller would be investing who's sitting in somewhere else in the in the world. They're doing a business, so there is bank which plays the role. There are various kind of LCs, there are various kind of bank guarantee, and there are other instruments as well, uh, and everything related to financing the trade. So this is also one of the very good department, guys, where there's a lot of you get to do a lot of finance related work which fuels the trade, especially international trades. And then you deal mostly with instruments which are very high amount, bank guarantee, etc., because there are two organizations which are dealing, especially these are export import transactions. So you get to know about international trades here. Apart from that, there will be few organizations which are, say, phone banking as well. Phone banking is majorly, you can say, banking over phone, where all customer service related issues are being solved. Now within phone banking there are a lot of departments like retail banking, credit card, loans. Then there is NRI teams are there, remittances teams are there. There are various other teams which supports. There is remote relationship management team is also there. So everything done through phone, and provides largely to do with services. Here there's no field sales, etc. The starting role includes you to be as a team lead there. So the moment you go, they give you 2-3 months of training, and then you start your career as a team lead there. So that's a good, people with good leadership quality will only go there. And then you start your career with a team of 10-15 people that you manage, who provide support to customers at various verticals, which can be retail, liability, which can be credit card, which can be NRI, etc., etc. Okay, so that's about phone banking. And then there are departments like what else. There will be few department within CPC, which is central processing centers, where, say, processing of checks, processing of account opening, okay, KYC, all these things are being done. These are absolutely operational roles. So apart from branch, everything else is operational roles, where accuracy is very, very important. So the goal would be on your accuracy, productivity. So that means how many checks are you processing per day, what is your accuracy. So if you're processing 100, how many errors are you making, etc., etc., because these are all financial transactions. The scope for errors are pretty minimum. You can't afford to do any mistakes, right? So in central processing centers, there will be some team which will be just taking care of the account opening. There's a form coming, putting that in the system, and then uploading, getting the account activated. That's one. Second would be taking care of, say, FDs, opening, closing, etc., kind of stuff. Then there is teams who will be taking care of these transactions, which is, say, NEFT, RTGS, check processing, etc., that they will be taking care of, while these are majorly electronically done. But then still, whenever the interventions required, whenever there is error, verification required, follow-up required, etc., they will take care of. So these are a few of the departments that you get. Apart from that, there are IT teams as well. There is teams who will take care of all the tools, all the servers, all those infrastructure which is being taken care by the IT guys who are there in banks. So people who are from software, IT departments, they also get this kind of opportunities as well within the bank. These are absolutely non-sales work. So you get to opportunity to take care of the existing tools, servers, ATM, branches. All those things are connected by a lot of IT infrastructure. So you get to get opportunities into these departments as well. What else? Let me think quickly. I think these are few of the opportunities that you get while you are working in bank. Apart from that, over time these roles keep evolving. You will see a lot of new roles as well. There will be new teams which will be coming in, new processes which will be coming in, and you get opportunities into this. But always remember that majorly branch will be sales, the rest all are non-sales. So I will also say, always consider this also whenever you're taking a decision whether to go for a private bank or not, because it's not the 99% of the time that you get only sales. There are a lot of opportunities when you get non-sales departments as well. Having said that, you should always be prepared for sales. Guys, if you're still watching, do subscribe, and if it is helping you, please share with your friends, colleagues as well. All the best, guys.